Hello, I'm getting ready to share something. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Yes, I played one of my favorite videos yet again, and I might play it the next time I go live. So while you are joining, by all means, I want to take a moment to allow you to join in, share with your friends, share the post, make sure that you are in this chat with me because I'm going to walk you through our website and how to connect with me because I'm excited. And I think it's good that we understand how to connect with one another concerning these things. So I just want to make sure that I'm very open to the process that I have. Um, Hold on. Yep, the process that I have and how this will make the booking easier even for yourself. So, with all said and done, give me a moment. I want to go ahead and share this broadcast as well. Do, 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 do. Just ways that you guys can connect with me. Okay. Awesome. So again, thank you guys for joining. As you're coming in, feel free to like this broadcast or video. Let me know that you are in here with me. I'm going to take some steps and really going through our website and showing you ways to connect with me and stay connected and all that good stuff. But you don't want to just be stingy with all this wealth. You want to be very generous and share with everybody that you know. So do just that. Share with everybody that you know. Saying, hey, the best photographer that I know is getting ready to show how to connect with him. And I'm going to show you some of the good deals that I have going on right now as well. So don't be a stranger. I heard someone say, don't be a creep. If you in, say something. And also I want to make sure you guys can hear me clear. Make sure you can see me, all that good stuff. Because there's some exciting things to share with you. Some exciting things to share. All right. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. All right. So, number one, obviously, when you go to chapterastudio.com, you are on the home page. And if you look at that home page, you have some good things here. Number one, you hear about our family and friends discount that we have going on where you get 22% off standard bookings. That right there is pretty dope. And you can get that special all the way through the end of December. The event or your session does not have to be in December or November, as long as you secure your date by then. So make sure that you are mindful of that and that you are taking the time like you're thinking about, okay, we want some pictures next year for sure. Why not go ahead and secure that date now and get that discount? And you secure your date at a future date. That's totally okay. That's the whole purpose of the whole promotion. And then I'm so happy to announce that I have my first masterclass that I'm going to be pushing out. This masterclass is going to be catered to anybody who's looking to start a business. You might already be in business. This is for anybody who provides a service, no matter how big or how small the service is, and it really gives you the walkthrough of how to effectively create a contract. Many of you who deal with me knows I do not play about my contracts. Like, they are a lifeline. They're the first line of defense. They are so necessary. And as I've stated, it's a system that protects your business. It protects your peace when you have a contract in state, because you set clear expectations of the service or the product that you're going to provide, and you allowing your client or your customer to agree to those terms. So a contract is very, very important. So right now I will be releasing that masterclass next Monday and the following Monday at 6 o'clock. It's a 2-hour class because I want to make sure, number one, that I'm giving practical keys to creating contracts and examples, as well as giving individuals time to actually ask questions. So if you are in any of that category, or if sometimes you just deal with family and friends and you're looking to expand your market and your audience, this is definitely something you want to look into, because I know with family and friends, we don't often think about contracts, because it's just like under the table work or anything like that. But in the long run, contracts are essential to business survival, and I would not get rid of my contracts for the world. The other thing on the homepage, and as soon as we go through this, I'm going to go directly to the booking page, because that's where it's going to have all the information about our booking. But the other thing is, I do have items on sale, such as this awesome shirt here. It has the God Sees Me logo along the side of the sleeve, with a small logo on the upper left side of the chest. This is available for you to purchase online. So we have other items such as sweatpants. We have face covers, along with t-shirts and hoodies, all available for you to purchase online. If you go to the website, chapterastudio.com, you can click right here where it says view hoodies and shirts on sale, and you will be able to look and see all the amazing apparel that I offer. In addition to that, I realized that everybody don't always understand what to do with their pictures once they are taken. So I provided a digital graphic card where you can download with. And with that card, you can actually get different pointers of what to do with your pictures, so that it's not like a one-time use. Like, let's face it, you spend big bucks on pictures. And so with that, you want to make sure that you get the biggest value of your bucks. So your life of that photo shoot experience extends just beyond the studio, but how you're using your images on a daily basis, and just creative ways to push out that new image and say, hey, I look good. Oh, my mama, I look good. All that good stuff. So I provided, it's only $1. You can't beat that. It's only $1. And so you can go directly to the website. The link is on the front of the page. And if you scroll down, just what you're looking at here, and you're able to purchase and download that graphic card, so that you can get some fresh ideas of how to use your freshly taken image. So let me show you our pricing and booking. I think I saw a friend of mine on here. Jerry, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. All right. So the booking page. I have made so many changes to this booking page, and part of the reasons why is because I want everyone to be informed when you're booking, but also I'm understanding that sometimes too much information can be intimidating. So throughout the process of me making changes to my booking page, I had to really balance out the what I put on that page so that I'm given just enough information. What's up, Coach Taylor? Y'all need to make sure you connect with Coach Taylor. I'm gonna talk about her once I finish this booking page because the woman is dope. She does flyers, and she is not one to play with. You hear me? Okay, back to the show. So I have to balance out what I really put on the booking page because I wanted to make sure that it gives just enough information where you know what you're doing when you get into it, but not too much where it scares you away. So I created a build your experience flow, and the build your experience flow simply put matters into your hands. And so what I do is, and I'm gonna go back up, but just for the sake of how I started with the build your package, you start with your base package. Chapter 8. I've always had an understanding what chapter 8 means, but I believe I'm finally closing down and fine tuning the whole branding idea of chapter 8. And so I offer 8 different chapters of services. You can see it here on this page: portraits, events, graduation, engagement, wedding, apparel, real estate, and media content. And so through this, you can figure out, okay, what you're seeing there is pretty much like the base package. So if you choose nothing else and you decide to go with one of these, you already know, okay, this is what I'm going to get. So when you're looking at this, you see the starting rate on a lot of the packages on the home page because you get an idea, this is how much I'm going to start with my spending. And because of the 22% special that I have going on, you can also see the discounted rate, starting rate on the page. And I'm going to talk in details about that. The discount rate because I have it mentioned on this page as well. So again, first thing, you choose your base package. Number 2, you look at the different add-ons you can add to your package, which is super fun because you can add in additional complete edits. Let's say, okay, I'm realizing this first package only comes with 5 complete edits, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to want more than that. So boom, you're going to know, okay, I'm going to have to budget for additional images. And then, of course, if you want video highlight of your shoot or session, you can definitely budget to add more time. If you want makeup, we do offer 2 types of makeup. Whether you want the natural look or you want that bold or glamorous look, we offer that. If you want to add multiple background colors within your shoot, definitely you can look into that. You can even add a location. A lot of people may not realize that you could actually add locations to your shoot. So you don't have to be in one spot. You can simply add a location so that we can budget our time in a better way. And you can shoot in multiple locations. If you want to add time to your video, because our basic package, especially for our event, comes with like a 30-second highlight video. But if you want to extend that time out from your event, you can look into adding time to your video. You can even add voiceover. Yes, we offer voiceover services. See, sometimes it just takes me getting on here and just telling you what we have because a lot of people just simply don't know. Lifetime commercial use license. Listen, this is something that used to scare a lot of clients away, but the lifetime commercial use simply forfeits us from actually earning rights to like your royalties or the profits that you make. So like if you're getting pictures made and it's for your book cover, a lot of people don't realize that by copyright law, even though you've paid for this photo shoot, by law, images actually are owned by the photographer. Therefore, the usage of those images can vary, which is why you have to ding, 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 read your contract. And so the contract that I offer as a general use for photos is you cannot use it for commercial use. However, I do offer a lifetime use of images for commercial use where we do not go after anyone for profit if you are using the images that you take to actually make profits, such as e-commerce or getting your book printed on a cover of a book or like a CD album. So we actually forfeit our rights to any profits that you make. And listen, I'm gonna let you know now, if you go to big cities, those are usually expensive because it depends on it depends on the reach of the client, right? So how often are you going to be advertising? What is your following base? Like all of that can determine the price of those licensing fees. And then not just that, the cost of renewing that can be expensive. But with us, it's only one time fee of $50 and it covers every image that you select within that package. And again, it's your freedom to use for any commercial use. And you actually receive in the contract, and this is why I don't play with contracts. Like I take it very seriously. I was a litigation paralegal. I was in risk mitigation. I saw the chargebacks. I saw all of that, and so that kind of pushed me into creating. Hey, Taisha, that kind of pushed me into creating contracts and sticking to them. And so you receive a different side of contract when it comes to those commercial use images so that you are good to go. And here's the other thing. A lot of people don't realize that your product that you're investing in, it extends longer beyond our life years, right? So what happens, or how do you protect your assets after you've passed on? And this is why having the right contract and having those commercial rights to what you use can not just protect you, but it can protect the next generation. It can protect the generation after that, because now we realize, oh, after you have made millions of dollars on your profit, I can't come after you and say, oh, well, you're using my images inappropriately or using them to make money and you've made all this profit. I cannot do that. So this is why I always recommend getting a commercial use license when you're doing pictures. And again, if you don't know the difference between commercial and non-commercial use, I provide it on the website just for you. So flyers, that is something that is very common nowadays. Everyone is making flyers. It's social media, right? It is what it is. So I make sure that flyers is something that can be used for non-commercial use, inspirational posts, personal communication, personal creation, such as like scrapbooks, gifts, even posts on social media. All that is considered non-commercial use. But e-commerce, like products, apparel, book cover, album cover, graphic work that will be sold in copies, those are type of items that would require commercial use. Why? Because you're literally making a profit out of this product that I'm giving you, which are the images. But I make sure that, number one, my clients are properly informed and educated, and that they are making the right decisions. Let's go back to the top, because that is pretty much that build your experience. And I'm going to go through even deeper. I saw my brother Jason jump on. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for joining. So I got a couple of my simple images. All the images that I use on the website have been taken by me, and I am very proud of that. I love it. Backdrop colors, I have it listed on the booking page as well. If you click on it, you are able to see the actual name of the backdrop color, and these are live images so that you know what it looks like. These are not people photoshopped onto backdrops. These are actual images that I use for each color, so that you can get an idea, a realistic idea of what these colors look like. So this is something that I love also on the page, because a lot of times people want to know, well, what does this color look like? Well, what does this backdrop look like? Well, how does this go with this? And I've always said, like, when it comes to backdrop colors, you'll be surprised that it really, there's no color clash when it comes to backdrops and what you're wearing. And that's because the way the lighting and the flash hits, it's either going to complement what you're wearing, or it's going to give a very artistic or contrasty look in colors. So I usually tell people, honestly, it doesn't matter, but if you have a preference, we'll make it work. If not, then let's just go with this color because it's going to make it pop. Let me see. So again, with the family and friends discount, that is happening for for all standard packaging, except for the King's chapter, which is the 125. That is a 30-minute package that I offer. You get 9 minor edits. You cannot use the 22% discount on that. You cannot also use the 22 discount on the apparel contracts between 3 to 12 months or the real estate chapter. So any real estate, it does not qualify for that. So, but again, there are many other packages that I offer, because remember, there's 8 chapters. Look, I'm holding up 10 fingers, but there's 8 chapters that you can use, take advantage of for this this special that we have going on. And so I think that's pretty much self-explanatory. I think I done kind of beat the horse enough for that. City of coverage. This is something new that I've added to my website so that people understand that I'm not just servicing the Midwest or servicing the St. Louis region. These are places that I've actually been to myself. So like St. Louis, obviously, you know, that's St. Louis County, St. Clair, Madison County. Like I'm all in this area, but I also travel to Springfield, Missouri. Not Springfield, Missouri, but Springfield, Illinois, Decatur, Champaign, Mount Vernon. I will go to Chicago. I have connections even in Cincinnati, Ohio, Houston, Texas, Phoenix, Arizona. So if you are in any of these areas and you desire photography, hit me up. We can make arrangements. We can make it happen. I'm not just here to service the St. Louis region. But again, we don't know because we don't ask. And instead of you asking, I'm just going to share it. So we've gone through the basic and the add extras. Now this is the part that I really, really love. Okay. So on the form, you have your basic information that you're going to submit, such as your name, email address, phone number. Again, I added the location that you are interested in, and then the base package, which chapter that you're really interested in, so that we can, and there's a reason why I ask you to select the right chapter. And then how did you hear about us? We get a lot of referrals either from the Knot, the Wedding Wire, Facebook, client referrals, vendor referrals. So to be able to track that and see where most of our clients are coming from, it's pretty amazing. And then basic information about the project that you're trying to do. The reason why the base package is so important, because you will receive a brochure seconds after you submit this, and based on the chapter that you select, you will receive the brochure surrounding that particular chapter. So if you select event chapter, you're going to receive a brochure that's going to cater towards events, and it's going to allow you to choose your select services on that event alone. But again, that's why you want to make sure you're choosing the appropriate the appropriate package. Now, one thing I love about the brochures that we do have, they are interactive. But they are commitment brochures. What that means is when you receive the brochure, hey Mel, when you receive the brochure, you will be able to read through why Chapter 8 is who we are, thebomb.com, all that good stuff, right? And then you will also see in that brochure why there's different selections that you can make with the base package as well as the add-on services, and this is where you'll see the pricing and everything. The brochure does not provide the pricing for specials. That's something that comes later with our proposal. But before we get into that, you submit the select the services that you want. There is an introduction questionnaire within that brochure, which helps us gather the right information to actually present to your proposal. So I always ask whenever I send a brochure that you complete that. Why? Because you can see what we offer. You can select the package that you're comfortable with. And then from there, I'm able to send you a proposal based on the services that you selected. So that's why it's a non-commitment type of tool. So just because you select the services in the brochure does not mean that you must make a payment right then and there in order to submit. No, that's just gathering the information that I need in order to make a efficient proposal for you. because a lot of times I spend a lot of time asking back and forth questions, and I'm like, this back and forth question thing has to be annoying for the clients, because I know it's annoying for me. So how can I reduce the back and forth questions? And this brochure helps do exactly that. So when you receive that brochure, please take time to submit that brochure, select the services that you're at least interested in along with the add-ons, and then you from there I send you a proposal. The proposal will include any type of payment arrangements. It will include the sales that we might have going on at that time, and it just gives a breakdown of the services, and it also includes the, if you guessed it, you have it correct, it includes the contract. Yes, I am huge on contracts, in case you haven't noticed yet. So you will receive a contract along with the proposal. So if everything looks good, you like the numbers are great, okay, I'm satisfied with the services I'm going to receive, that as far as what it looks like on paper, then you're able to submit that payment from the proposal as well as sign that contract. Once you submit that payment, you will receive a more detailed questionnaire. The detailed questionnaire actually gives me better information about the event or the session so that I'm better prepared to serve you. Once you get that and the contract is signed, you will also receive a what you need to know email, and that includes emergency contact, gives you the address of the studio, arrival expectations, whether I'm coming to an event or you coming into the studio, and let you know what time you should expect one another to be present. Also, we are still in a pandemic. We cannot forget that. So there are some CDC guidelines within that email that you will receive, so that you know this is what we're expecting as of right now when it comes to masks and social distancing and all that good stuff. So I make sure that everybody is taken care of and that there is solid communication between me and you. So this is the process of getting connected with me, and I try not to be funny when people are reaching out even by inbox and say, hey, I need to do this, and I appreciate those who do respect and actually follow through the process, and even those, I appreciate them too, right? I'm not going to separate the two, but we have systems in place so that our communication does not get scrambled, that I'm not misquoting you, because that is a horrible customer experience when I'm giving you one price and it turns out the price is more than that, and here I am having to charge you, or I have to cut the cost or eat the cost on my end because I misquoted you. So having a solid workflow helps the experience for both me as the photographer and you as the client, so that you can literally come and simply enjoy your shoot. You have seen the time lapse videos, you've seen the live videos in the studio of myself and clients, and how much fun we have and how we enjoy just the atmosphere and each other's presence. And that's altogether, that's what makes the photo shoot worthwhile. That's what makes every penny worth. Every penny spent is the fact that you can come into a place where there is good communication, where there is good expectations, and there is excellent execution, right? Because you've seen the work, you've seen how great the picture quality is, and it's because I take my work very seriously. I do consider photography as a ministry, because I am here to serve at the end of the day. So that is what I wanted to talk with you all today, and I wanted to make sure you guys again was aware of the family and friends discount that I have going on, and how you guys can really benefit from this special and just take advantage of this offer while it's here. And then, of course, as a reminder again for small business owners, that you want to make sure you register for the contracts masterclass so that you can start creating effective contracts between you and your clients. I don't care what service it is, I don't care what type of product it is, you need to have some type of payment term or terms of agreement, terms of service, some type of term in written that it clearly communicates the expectation of you as the provider, the needs, what you need from the client to execute properly, all that good stuff, including payment, all that stuff. Like if you do not have a solid contract, then say no more. Go on to chapterastudio.com right now so that you can see exactly what it is that you're seeing on this screen right here, and click on this November 22nd or November 29th link, and it's going to take you to a page to select your time that you desire for this class. And if you are sure that you cannot be present in this class, I would recommend that you register anyway and purchase so that you can at least have the replay. Because once these classes are over, the replay is going to shoot up, because I understand how valuable this information is. So you don't want to get caught paying a higher rate for the replay. Purchase the replay now so that you can already have it and archive it. So when we are done, all you have to do is look for that email and watch that replay. Okay. So I want to give time a few seconds before I exit to see if anybody have any questions. I know there are a couple of people that are still on, and I appreciate you guys sticking around, but just to see if you guys have any questions regarding photography or anything like that, or as I look to do more videos, what type of videos do you guys want to see? Do you want to see more editorial videos? Do you want to see more live videos of actual photo shoots? Like, you tell me the content that you want to see from Chapter A Studio, and we are going to make it happen. All right. So who has a question? Who has a question? Who has a question? Okay. So as of right now, there are no live questions, which is okay. But if you're watching this replay and you so happened, or just watching the video again, and you just so happen to think of a question, by all means, go ahead and comment that question. I will respond. I will try to get that request out to you guys, or just send me an inbox and I will work to get that out to you as well, because I love to interact with my clients. Okay. So thank you guys for joining this live. I am getting ready to log out and I'm getting ready to walk out because it is Wednesday. Oh, Married at First Sight is no longer on, huh? Dang it. I wish it was. Oh, well. But thank you again. I'm so glad you guys took the time to join. And until next time, I will see you all later. Oh, enjoy this video that I made for my branding apparel. And if you love what you see, just go to the website and purchase some items. It's that simple. I'm not going to bully you.